Hello, my name is Rachel, but where I come from in Tanzania, in the Swahili language, they call me Raheli because that's how my name Rachel is translated into the Swahili language. Edinburgh. Thinking about it is because I wanted to go to Edinburgh University first, and then I got through, but it didn't. By the time I got through, I was still in university in Tanzania. So I thought actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to push it for next year. By the time I finished uni, which I did a law degree, I realized I don't want to do another law related thing. I wanted to switch to a business school. And Napier came about, hence I switched into Napier and I came to Napier. But not only that is because I was looking at different university, but I was specifically inclined to Edinburgh because my husband, who was my boyfriend then, really wanted to live in Edinburgh, and we used to live together in Tanzania. And it was either London, and I wasn't going to live in London anyway, so I was like, I'm not having London. And he thought maybe another place where he would consider was Edinburgh, and he kind of like tried me doing my master's here, gave him a reason of actually experiencing the life, and he decided actually this is where he wants to settle. Yeah, so it kind of slowly grew into it, and then suddenly I found myself in Edinburgh and settled. Yeah. And the university and everything, yeah. It's cold. First, that's my experience. And meeting people. I find it difficult because most of the people, to be honest, I met was during the university. What I didn't realize, everyone in university was from a different country. So I made a lot of friends, but they're all from France, Germany, Nigeria, and India, and everywhere else. And suddenly, when we finished school, I kind of found myself, oh crap, I have no single one Scottish friend. And that kind of like, I didn't have an opportunity to actually make any friends because we didn't have any Scottish. No, there was one Scottish guy, but I hardly saw him in our class. So I never got really to make friends because most of the time I would be with my university friends. That's the group you would go out with. So that kind of stops you from socializing with other people because you're already busy with another group of people and you don't really notice it until when everyone goes away. And then that's when you suddenly realize, oh, I don't actually have any Scottish friends, which is pretty weird. And then I have 3 friends who kind of like stayed behind. One is from India, another one is from Finland, another one was from Nigeria, but she decided to move to London recently. So I'm still with the one who is in Finland lives just around the corner. She moved closer to me so that we get to spend a lot more time together, which is brilliant. And yeah, so I have them again, and I just don't get time, I guess, to actually go out and meet any Scottish people. But generally, I think they're very friendly, except when they talk very differently, and I hardly understand. I have to go like, But now I have a Scottish friend. Her name is Lauren, and Lindsay. They're both Scottish, very Scottish, because they're born and raised in Edinburgh. So yeah, but I think it's because it takes time. Making friends at least with me. I do have a difference between people I know and friends. You know, friends are the people who I can just, talk to on whatever. And then you have people who you know and, you share some interests, but they're not necessarily your friends. So I have colleagues and friends. So I have a lot of colleagues probably from Edinburgh, but I probably have only 2 Scottish friends and the rest are like from other places, I would say. So I find it quite difficult, especially comparing to my cycle in there. I had a big number of friends, or so-called friends, and we'd go out. I was always in a big group and it was always very loud, so I miss that quite a lot. It's different. I have a more quieter life around here, I guess. Yeah. My friend who's in London, she says the same thing, and so does Tia. She's like, oh, she's from Finland, and she's like, oh, it's so difficult to make friends. But I do understand, because when you meet people here who are from here, they have their own cycles already. They have their own best friends. They have their own friends. They have their own groups, their own culture. And just to turn that from them and suddenly, to change your ways and become one of them is not an easy thing. So that's why I probably find that you gang out a lot more with people who are from somewhere else, because they're going through the same thing. It's always like that. Yeah. That's right. Probably that's why I don't have many friends yet. Yeah. I got Lauren and Lindsay because of where I work. I met them through work. I didn't meet them in a pub or anything. So then again, I got to know them more because I work with them every day, and hence you talk a lot about every other thing, and that's why they kind of like get to know you a little bit better as well. Yeah. So that's my experience.